So the beautiful posture you saw rolling on your screens wasn't Ashanti, unfortunately. Just in case you were thinking that was Ashanti, that is Shantel Jackson. Now, interestingly, guys, there have been some drama going on Instagram, especially people claiming that Shantel Jackson seemed to be copying the style of Ashanti's, dressing and how she posed and all of that. I don't know if any of you have come across that conversation, but we'll get into that very soon. And speaking about Chantel Jackson, also, she seemed to be posting something as though she's, throwing shade here and there, but we all do know who she's shading or targeting in this conversation. Well, it's getting very interesting on Instagram, and we're here to tell you exactly what Chantel Jackson and Ashanti once again have sparked on Instagram. During today's episode, if you're new to this platform, please do well to subscribe, like, and of course, get interactive with us inside the comment section. This is a Chance Open Axe News. Let's get into the details of the story. Now, guys, I have really had enough about, Chantel Jackson, Ashanti, blah, blah, blah. I know you're all fed up about it. Yes, we know. I personally know because no one wants to know any negative things about Ashanti or basically Ashanti be in the limelight for the bad news. But of course, this is something that happens day in, day out. If it comes out positively, we talk about it. That's how you guys should understand the thing, okay? I see plenty of comments under the comment section. Some will say that, well, we're always talking bad about Nelly and Ashanti. My goodness, you chill, okay? Chill. We know what we're doing. If it's news, we talk about it. But anyways, let's get into the story properly. Now, Ashanti and, Chantel Jackson seem to be trending on Instagram, especially with Chantel Jackson because, we wrote some video for you to watch, shortly. This is Chantel Jackson. Now, we all do know how, Ashanti also likes to carry herself and how she likes to, wear her boot and blah, blah, blah when she's, attending her functions. Now, this is an interesting photo, video also that Chantel Jackson also seemed to be dropping, and people are claiming that she is trying to copy the style of Ashanti. Now, I just want to ask this question. I mean, this is just a harmless question before all the Ashanti fans come after me inside the comment section and say I'm hating on Ashanti, blah, blah, blah. I don't hate on Ashanti. I super love Ashanti just as you also do. But guys, how really are you trying to make me convinced that Chantel Jackson is copying the style of Ashanti? I mean, was this style of clothes or dressing meant for Ashanti alone? Does she have a catalog for it? I mean, what really, has she really bought the style so no one can apparently dress like Ashanti or no one can apparently rock this same attire or cloth that Ashanti wears? Let's just cut it, okay? But I'm not really also surprised about it because, of course, there have been conversations about Chantel Jackson wanting Nelly back in the relationship, and so she's just doing anything possible just to gain the attention of Nelly. I don't know if this seemed to be working or seemed to be working for, but she seemed to be shading. I don't know, but people are also claiming that. Some of the things that she posts on her Instagram pages seem a bit shady, and we're just going to get into that. But let's put you on your screens one interesting post we did cited before we check out some video that she posted also with a caption also. But before, let's just read this tweet on her Insta story and of course her Insta page. Now she says, when you have $1 million vision, don't surround yourself with 1 cent minds. When you have $1 million vision, don't surround yourself with 1 cent minds. Now, this comes at the back after fans of Ashanti started throwing Chantel Jackson of copying Ashanti's style. And just as you saw on your screens, how she's walking, how she's, carried herself, her posture, demeanor, and everything. But before we open the conversation more, let's check one interesting video she posted with, just check the caption, okay? Just pay attention to to the caption and see exactly what I'm trying to say over here before you come roasting me inside the comment section. So let's just roll the video for you to see. Do check out. Where to see him, even though he lies to me. Now, who is she going to see? Who is Chantel Jackson going to see? And why this caption all of a sudden? This is giving a bit of, I know I want to see, Nelly, or basically this is targeting Nelly. I don't know for sure, but I feel so. Like, this is something I personally feel that, well, maybe I'm just hallucinating, but I feel that this is a straight bullet to Nelly and Ashanti. Well, I don't know what these two seem to be going, about on their, hidden secret or behind the cameras, but I think that Chantel Jackson should just stop, just cut this conversation of wanting to get back to Nelly and also wanting to ruin Nelly and Ashanti's relationship. For Christ's sake, for how long will she try to separate or cause, commotion between Nelly and Ashanti? These two are just super in love. Girl, wise up, move on. Is she not in a relationship already? Now, I'm just asking, is Chantel Jackson not in a relationship anymore? What really is so special about Nelly? I mean, Nelly, if you really have done some voodoo to this lady, just let it go. Let the spell that she has or she's casted on you or you've casted on her, just leave. Like, I don't know, because all the time, if you want to talk about Nelly, we just also would have to drag in Chantel Jackson over here. And it's not stopping because she is also not stopping on her Insta story. And of course, the shady comment that she's been posting on her social media platform seem to be generating more conversations about herself and Nelly. And people find it very uncomfortable when you talk about it because they feel that, well, Ashanti is still in love with Nelly. But guys, let's just widen this conversation. A toxic ex can do anything just to ruin a current relationship, okay? So no matter how Nelly and Ashanti are super in love and how they paint the Romeo and Juliet picture for us to see, the Adam and Eve picture for us to see, the Beyonce and Jay-Z kind of vibe that we seem to be loving on our eyes, it is also imperative that we speak about the ex who is super determined to make sure that Nelly comes back to her. This is an open conversation, and anytime we talk about it, people find it very absurd and very upset. And they come right in anything they want inside the comment section. Well, your opinion is okay, but guys, if really it hasn't happened to you before, you may not understand or appreciate the conversations we do have here on this interesting podcast, especially with regard to Nelly and Ashanti's relationship. Okay, if your ex comes back to your current relationship, how would you feel about it? Especially also that for real that you have nothing to do with her or him, and she be posting things that suggest as though you two are good together, black together, blah blah blah. I mean, it's super disrespectful, and that is how we feel about it. I personally also feel about it, and so when we talk about it, just let's talk about it because it happens everywhere in most relationships. It does happen. Chantel Jackson will be the person doing it right now that we seem to be seeing, but even yourself in your homes and your various marriages or relationship, your partners seem to be getting flirtatious with your ex, but you don't know, do you? You don't. So, well, people just, I mean, what really is absurd about this conversation, and I feel very not, I don't know, but I just do not agree with that kind of conversation, is when people say that Chantel Jackson seemed to be copying Ashanti's style. Nope, this style was not created for Ashanti, okay? So guys, let us just have some peace on the internet with this Chantel copying Ashanti thing. Well, let the conversation still continue inside the comment section. Thanks for watching.